These are the books that I read in the month of October, and I had a hell of a month, and I absolutely loved it. There are 3 or 4 books here that will stick with me for a long time. Before I get into what I read this month, let me know down in the comments what book was your favorite book for the month of October. Before I get started, I do have reviews for all of these books over on my channel. House of Lilies was the Double Shot Story Plots book choice for the month of October. This is a banger of a book. You don't have to know a lot of French history to enjoy this book. This one covers the Caspian dynasties, which is about 900 AD to about 1400 AD for French history. This one is a fantastic book, and it gives you the view of the Middle Ages through the French perspective. Tombstone by Tom Clavin. I read this one with Chris over on his book club. This one is about Tombstone itself, but also about the Earp brothers and Doc Holliday and their shootout at the OK Corral. This is a wonderful story. It's fast moving. It's written so well, and I absolutely couldn't recommend this one enough. Candice Millard's The River of Doubt. I read this one with Lauren's book club over on Fable. This one is a banger of a read. I couldn't recommend this one enough. This one is about Theodore Roosevelt. After his presidency, he decides to take a badass trip down to the Amazon to map out one of the unknown charted rivers called the River of Doubt. And what he goes through, it humbles him and it makes him much more human, and it connects him more with his son Kermit. And this one is awesome. Couldn't recommend it enough. I also did a buddy read with my daughter Grace, and we read the book We'll Be Home Soon. And this book is about 6 survivors of the Holocaust. All 6 were in concentration camps, and they survived. And they tell their story about what happened before the concentration camp and after the concentration camp. And as they grew up, what did they do with the knowledge from their experience in concentration camps? And it was a great book. It spawned a lot of different conversations between her and I, and that is one that I could not recommend enough. The Rise and Reign of Mammals by Steve Brusatte. This is the follow-up to The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs. This one is a multi-millennial journey that you take from the end of the dinosaur age all the way up through the mammal stages of evolution. It is wonderful. It gives you a great perspective on the study of paleontology and archaeology. It is wonderful. Another book that I absolutely loved was The Art Thief, and this one is by Michael Finkel, and I just devoured this book. This is so timely, too. Now, as we know that the Louvre was robbed just a few weeks ago, and it seems like they've caught some of these burglars. But this one is about Stefan Breitweiser, who is a art thief. He stole in broad daylight over 200 pieces of art and had close to $200 million worth of art in his attic that he just stole because he absolutely loved the art. I couldn't recommend this book enough. It is wonderful, it's fast-paced, and it is a great narrative history. The book that the author sent me to review, and I absolutely loved it. Thank you, Tom Newman, for that. This one is called Atlantic Resolve, and it is subtitled The War for Estonia. This is a futuristic military story that's in 2033 when Russia tries to invade Estonia. And finally, I read some poetry this month, and I absolutely loved it. This is called the Spoon River Anthology, and is by Edgar Lee Masters. This is basically a trip around a cemetery, and you stop at each tombstone, and you hear the person who is lying there dead tell their story. And this is a great portrait of the pressures and the life of Midwestern people. And you can see the things that they lied about, what they're ashamed of, what they rejoiced about. All those emotions are there, and this one is one of those. I just couldn't not read this month because it's spooky season, but I couldn't recommend this one enough either.